to come up with ideas for this question. The one I decided to go for was about the importance of grassroots sports clubs in Ipswich, particularly boxing clubs. In the
All right, everybody, good morning. This is Pilar Arias with NewsNOW from Fox. I'm currently joined by Bob Barnard, who is in the middle of it all in Washington, D.C. Bob, good morning. What are you seeing? What are you hearing out there?
Well, we're hearing the theme song to the Titanic playing over the loudspeaker, which, of course, was a ship that sunk. I don't know if there's any correlation who's picking the music. That's what we're hearing. What we're seeing are, I'm not kidding you, tens of thousands of people here. This is on Constitution Avenue, right outside of the Ellipse, which is this big circular park across from the south lawn of the White House. And that's where this Trump rally begins at 9 o'clock this morning. The security gates have just opened up, and you have uniformed Secret Service are going to be checking everybody because President Trump says he will speak at 11 o'clock to this crowd. So they're having to go through metal detectors, everybody coming in here. There were 6 arrests last night at another rally just down the street, people carrying firearms, which are illegal in the city and obviously not allowed today, not just on the streets, but obviously through security where the president's going to be. If you look down here to the right, they're not allowing folks to bring backpacks or flag poles. A lot of people are waving American flags and Trump flags. They say they can bring in the flags, just not the poles. So a couple of people have ditched their flags here with their poles, and people are just dumping their backpacks on the street because they're not allowed to bring them in. Now, I've heard from someone anecdotally that they saw someone take a magazine clip from a firearm and stick it in a backpack and leave it on the ground here. So that is one thing that the authorities here are obviously concerned about, because on some of the underground social media platforms for the Trump supporters and the Proud Boys and what have you, they're telling folks, bring your firearms to D.C., bring your guns to this rally. Well, they may have brought them here. They're not going to get inside, and if they're caught with them, they will be arrested. D.C. Police and U.S. Park Police, Pilar, have made at least a half dozen arrests, primarily last night. We don't believe there have been any arrests yet today, and what my photographer Joe Wagner is showing you right now, that is the line of folks waiting to get to where we are. It has stretched all the way around the Washington Monument, which is across Constitution Avenue from the Ellipse. So I'm not kidding you. There are tens of thousands of folks who are here, all of them Trump supporters, just down the street from the U.S. Capitol, where the state elector votes will be counted today. So, I mean, President-elect Joe Biden, it will be more than likely official later today or tonight. These are folks who do not support him. They've been yelling, you know, Biden is a fraud and this and that, what have you, and other more vulgar things, frankly, and some of it directed our way in the media. But otherwise, they are just peaceful but passionate and supporting the 45th president.
Bob, I don't know if you've ever been to a President Trump rally, but I have in Phoenix, Arizona, and I feel like the mood and mindset out there is entirely different, because this can't be controlled like when you have a large venue where everybody has to go through security. There's like a distinct line. This looks like there's just people that are all over D.C. Is that what it's like out there?
Yeah, I hate to tell you, Pilar, I'm having a tough time hearing you, but I will tell you, we have spoken to people from the villages in Florida this morning, someone who flew in last night from Houston, Texas, a big group from the Palm Springs, California area, another man from Michigan. These are folks who are coming from great distances just to be here to show support for their president, who they listen to, who they love, who they believe, as he does, that he won this presidential election, even though, you know, from every indication from every state that's counted the votes, that has not happened. But that does not matter. These folks are here for him. And again, I'm sorry, Pilar, the specifics of your question, you were kind of coming in and out, and I didn't hear precisely what you were asking me.
That's all right, Bob. You're going to have a very busy morning out there in our nation's capital, so I'll be sure to let you go right now. But thank you so much for reporting live again here on NewsNOW from Fox. And be safe out there.
All right. Thank you very much. You have a good day, too.
All right, everyone. Again, that was Bob Barnard out there in our nation's capital, providing us these live images and the report out there. He said thousands of President Trump supporters We're going to keep a very close eye on D.C. all throughout the day. But right now, we're going to take you back out to the British Parliament. They're talking about the new lockdowns as a result of the new COVID-19 strain.
For jobs and businesses. And please don't